girls of Saturday Night Live come together for a raunchy guy movie comedy. Hello there, everybody. For RealScreenReviews.com, I'm movie critic Nick Yacobucci, happily joined by my lovely returning critic, Debbie D'Angelo. Thank you for being here.
No problem.
And our next movie review is Bridesmaids, which opened on Friday, May 13th, 2011, and it stars Saturday Night Live alums Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph. Kristen Wiig's also the writer of the film, and it comes to us from director Paul Wiig, the longtime comedy writer and actor and director of Unaccompanied Minors. And without further ado, I'll turn it over to my returning critic to tell us a little bit about Bridesmaids.
Thanks. Well, Kristen Wiig plays the role of Annie, and that lucky girl is selected to be the maid of honor for her best friend's wedding. So, this movie is really about the trials and tribulations that are assigned to that particular role, from engagement to wedding.
Okay, now once again, I usually try and guess, and I'm usually pretty wrong as to whether or not Debbie liked this movie, but I'm going to go with what you said on another movie. I'm going to say that you liked this movie, but you had reservations. Pretty
much.
Okay, I'm going to say the movie has a lot of heart. The movie does have a lot of heart. I think it really goes in a lot of places. But the movie's a really, really rated R, and it really embraces the rated R, and it's a really, really raunchy comedy. I wanted to compare it to The Hangover because it's absolutely so rude and crude. What are your thoughts?
You know, I thought it was laced with a lot of comedic aspects. There's some funny moments, but overall, my major problem with this movie is it portrayed women as being weak emotionally and wimpy and totally dependent upon the white picket fence dream in order to be happy. This woman, Annie, was miserable simply because, well, she was dating a jackass.
Yeah, we'll get back to that, actually.
Believe that. And she was, you know, that was like the only thing in her life.
Yeah, like her cake place failed, her bakery failed, so she didn't want to try anything anymore. Yeah, it really, but I'll tell you, I thought the movie had a lot of scenes that actually worked. I mean, I actually liked...
Name one.
It's hard to name them and still make this a PG review, actually. I thought the movie had a lot of heart. I thought, though, actually, that the movie went too far in a lot of places. I think that what you would deem the signature scene of the film is where they're trying on the wedding dresses. Mm-hmm. I actually thought that really got more disgusting than anything else.
I'm a nurse, and I was a little disgusted.
Yeah, it really went very, very far. But I'll say that the cop that was smitten with her, I thought he was... I thought he was very sincere. I thought that his character worked. I thought that wasn't too bad. Another thing is I thought that Kristen Wiig showed signs of actually being quite a leading lady, and this movie had certain parts of sincerity, and I thought that the parts that were sincere actually worked. I'd actually like to see her go in a straight dramatic role, or maybe a romantic comedy that's not so foul, because I think she really displayed the acting chops in this film to show that she could carry such a project. So.
You know, I thought it pitted women against women. I mean, that stereotype is out there, and of course it happens. Mm-hmm. But there was so much competition amongst the bridesmaids.
Yes, there really was.
And it wasn't until the very end that you saw something completely heartwarming, and it was unexpected because you would not have thought it would have come out of that particular bridesmaid.
No, I agree. But I will say there are two standout performances in this. The one is the chunky girl, that's the groom's sister, and the other one is John Hamm, known for being a very dramatic actor from TV's Mad Men, and he was the FBI agent in Ben Affleck's The Town from last year. But he is just a jerk. There's nothing to like about this person, and it's done in a comical way, so it's really a compliment to the actor, John Hamm, really showing some range as an actor. He's just...
the quintessential chauvinistic male.
Absolutely. From the opening frame to his ending scene, he would stand out.
He stays in character.
Yes, he does. And the other girl, she's the bigger girl. I can't remember the actress's name. I feel really bad, but she's on Mike and Molly, and I thought, stole the show in... Every time she spoke, I thought she stole the show. She was just really, really funny. I thought she was great. I'm actually, like I said, I'm confused. I don't know. How many stars are you going to give this?
I'm going to be generous because I think a lot of people will find the parts I found disgusting to be funny.
Right.
So I'm going to go with 2 stars.
Oh, really? I'm actually going to say that I like this actually more than you. I'm going to say I'm going with 3 stars, but... We started this by saying that we thought it was girls that made a guy movie, and I think this is something that guys can easily identify with, probably more than women. I was disgusted in some parts, but the movie had enough heart and enough humor and enough of a mixture of both of those for me to highly recommend it. I think it's actually one of the... In a summer filled with Pirates 2, The Green Lantern, this was a welcome treat to see this movie.
Just a little more solidarity amongst women.
No,
pull together.
Oh, and actually, one more thing before we leave the review. I just want to say, before we went on the air here, I heard that TV's Lieutenant Columbo, Peter Falk, had passed away, and he entertained audiences for better than 50 years in his career as a two-time Oscar-nominated actor and a 4-time Emmy winner in his signature role as Lieutenant Columbo. He actually was my favorite TV actor. He was my favorite TV character, and for all of his fans out there, we're actually going to miss him, and a big thank you for all of your welcome talent. It was so nice to have you around with us. And
iconic role.
Yes, absolutely. Just absolutely a fantastic actor, and we're going to miss him. So, Debbie, thank you so much for being here. And a midway review from Debbie for Bridesmaids with 2 out of 4 stars. I'll say go out of your way and see it, 3 stars out of 4. And remember, people, we're not always right, but only when it comes to the movies. And thank you very much for your attention.